Speaker, with your indulgence, I want to support this report of the Committee of National Security, Mr. Speaker. As a guest of most of the police stations, Mr. Speaker, I have slept. It is not only in your county, Kilifi, that I have not slept in that police station, but I hope soon too, in good faith, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to say there are many challenges with the police. Two things I'll mention in quick succession is one, those police stations, Mr. Speaker, when you are arrested and taken to the cell, the last time those police cells were painted was in 1980, Mr. Speaker. When you go, the toilets, Mr. Speaker, are pathetic. I slept on the corridor on Gigiri, which is supposed to be the prestigious police station in this republic, for 3 days. And Senator Okongo Mugende visited me, Mr. Speaker. Removed my dignity, Mr. Speaker. We want the police under Article 245 to do their job with professionalism, Mr. Speaker. On the police housing, Mr. Speaker, how can you explain police are depressed? Police are killing each other, Mr. Speaker. You are putting two families in one room, Mr. Speaker, where only bed sheets separate them, Mr. Speaker. How will they enjoy their conjugal rights? How will they enjoy their privacy, Mr. Speaker? If you leave your wife and go to night patrol, the other police might patrol your wife at night, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we must give dignity. And I want to challenge the man from Biriri, Inspector General nominee DIG Kanja, the man from Biriri village, to talk with the president and do affordable housing program across all police stations, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm happy that the issue of body cameras is being introduced to monitor crime and ensure the police are held accountable to the highest police standards across the world, Mr. Speaker. Number 3, Mr. Speaker, is on the police uniform. What happened to the blue police uniform? Nowadays, you get police are donning green camouflage. Everybody, from DIG, IG to everybody, Mr. Speaker. The issue of police uniform must be sorted out to avoid confusion, Mr. Speaker. Finally, on the financial autonomy, Mr. Speaker, we must agree that the fact that Inspector General of Police is given financial autonomy, Mr. Speaker, it should be reflected, Mr. Speaker. I want to agree with Majority Leader on police stops, Mr. Speaker. When you go to Kapsabet, when you are coming from Kisumu, Mr. Speaker, coming from Eldoret at the airport, at Matunda, Mr. Speaker, there are so many road police blocks, Mr. Speaker, that you are not told what these toll stations are about, Mr. Speaker. We want to see professionalism. I saw Senator Onyonga, Mr. Speaker. You remember when he was the MP, there were allegations that he bought sugar through CDF, dubious deals through CDF, Mr. Speaker. When police were looking for him, how could they have done, Mr. Speaker? If, for example, Jibi Wajigi, Mr. Speaker, would have someone in police, Mr. Speaker. I want to say, Mr. Speaker, when you are needed by the police, you must submit yourself, Mr. Speaker. If you cannot submit yourself, the police can break, Mr. Speaker, into the bunker, Mr. Speaker. I support that. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Order.
Mr. Speaker, Honorable Cherargei just mentioned me adversely, wrongly, because I never sold sugar using CDF. And the case I had, I won. He's just making this for political expediency, because I said he was running and crying like a baby. The point of order is that unless you have a
Senator Fernandez. Senator Onyonka, just take your seat.
Thank you.
Senator Gidugu, 2 minutes and we wind up this so that I put the question.